And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Special K.
I'm Cider.
I'm Radar.
And tonight we're going to be trying some ciders. We have Angry Orchard Traditional Dry. We have Woodchuck Pink Private Reserve. And we have Mike's Smashed Apple Cider. So, never had any of these. You've never had any of these. You've never had any of these.
You don't know what I've had or not.
I had the first, the Angry Orchard.
The Traditional Dry? When did you have the Traditional Dry?
My sister bought a bunch of it a couple of weeks ago.
No, she
Well,
didn't.
nobody cares about your sister. So anyway, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start off with this.
It's traditional and dry, so it's probably going to be dry.
Wasn't exactly my cup of tea. I wasn't expecting this out of a cider, actually. It's a very interesting cider.
Shut your mouth. We haven't drank it yet.
I'm sorry.
Stupid cunt.
It is really interesting out of a cider, though.
You're interesting.
Not what I expected.
If it's a tradition, that's probably a traditional tasting cider. Very, very dry.
Say that right off the bat.
There you go, Radar.
That was perfect pour, Mr. Reserve.
Fermented, you get rather very, very light color.
It's quite bubbly.
Bubbly.
There are bubbles coming through the glass, but not really very many bubbles coming up from the bottom of the glass.
Smells like a typical cider, fermented apples.
That it does.
So,
I agree.
there's nothing to it but to do it. Let's taste it.
Bottoms up, bros.
Not very sweet. Nice and dry. It's actually very drinkable because it's not very sweet.
I would say so.
I think it's
It is dry on the very end there. I thought that I might have misjudged it, but it's pretty
tasty.
dry right on the very end there.
It's a tasty cider. Unfortunately, like Angry Orchard Downfall, it's kind of expensive. $10 for a 6-pack. Well, still, since you finished yours, what would you rate it?
I'll go ahead and give that a 6.5. And it's enjoyable. I may buy it again, but the price is high for a 6-pack. So, but it is good. What about you, Special K?
I'd have to agree with you, sir. 6.5 sounds right in the ballpark. That's going to fall off the table.
Well, no, it'll be fine.
You're buying new
Oh,
ones.
is that the nitrous ball?
Yeah, it is actually.
I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Radar, what would you rate it?
It's really refreshing, especially for apple beer or not a
Cider.
beer, apple cider. It's very refreshing. It'd be like if I were out working outside doing something, I would buy some of this. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's pretty good. It's a little bit expensive. I'd probably rate it higher if it were less expensive.
Let's go with the Woodchuck next.
Alrighty. Here we go.
This is the Woodchuck Pink Private Selection.
Why is it pink? Just off.
Breast cancer awareness.
For the titties.
Ah, yes.
Everybody loves their boobies.
Save the tatas. Here's one. Swing that a little bit there.
Oh, it's actually pink. I wasn't expecting it to be actually pink.
Actually.
That is very. I wasn't expecting it to be pink either.
I wasn't expecting the beverage to be pink. It says Pink Reserve, but
Well,
or Private
this is
Reserve.
true. It doesn't really have that, but that's normal with apple cider.
It's not going to have that yet. So, obviously it's pink in color. It's
Light pink.
I like it.
That's interesting.
It's got a good smell to it.
I might buy this again just because it's interesting looking.
It smells like candy apples.
I know, right?
This is not typical for a Woodchuck. Woodchuck's pretty traditional with most of their ciders.
Yeah, it's
It
pretty much
smells-
light variations off all
It
of their
smells really
cider.
sweet, almost a little, almost floral in there, and Radar's drinking, so I guess we get to drink.
I don't know. I wasn't drinking. I was smelling deeply. That's an
What
interesting.
is mouth?
That is, it's got such an interesting.
Sorry, guys. This is me after the Steel Reserve Challenge. Which obviously we've got to post that video now.
If you inhale while you bring the beer into, or the
It's so
cider into your
smooth.
mouth,
Yeah,
That is good.
I don't typically use the term smooth to describe a cider, but it has such a smooth and silky finish.
I have a little bit of lace on my glass. Look at that.
I should taste it.
Quite tasty.
This is one of the better ciders I've had in a very long time.
That's interesting.
Not too sweet either.
I wonder if it's actually apple cider without anything added.
I really doubt if it's pink.
Well, they might have added the pink as an artificial color. It doesn't necessarily have to be just pink.
Yeah, still, what would you rate this?
We'll give it an 8.
I would give it a 8.5. It is freaking delicious. I would drink this again. I have never seen this before. And we only found this in the single. We didn't see it in.
Well, they did say it was a limited release, did they not?
Well, Woodchuck does a lot of limited release stuff.
They do.
So it might come back later, but
Maybe closer to October when that is.
What would you rate it, Radar?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
I want to rate this at a 7. I'll probably, if I see it again, I might buy it. Especially if there's someone around who doesn't particularly like beer.
I think my wife would actually like that. It doesn't have a real fermented.
Yeah, your wife would love that.
Here. Yeah. I'm gonna rate that as a 7. That's pretty good beer.
Cider. Next, we're going to be trying the Mike Smashed
Apple cider, crisp apple. I expect 5% alcohol per volume.
You know what? You can go ahead, let go, turn green, and smash some things now.
I expect this to be kind of artificially tasting and very sweet, as most Mike products are.
Just from the label, I really expect this to be
It's a much darker color than the previous.
really crazy dark. Are really crazy flavorful.
I need these.
I saw them in 6-packs. Obviously, I've got to look for them too much.
See, this smells like apple juice and not fermented apples.
That's kind of gold. We
Does
do
it?
that.
That
I think it's
does
kind of
smell
gold.
like apple juice.
It does. It smells exactly like apple juice.
I don't know what kind of apple juice you're drinking.
No, I have to go with Special K here. That smells like apple juice.
Okay, again.
I don't smell anything fermented about this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's Mike's. It's probably. I mean, they don't typically do ciders, so.
Well, they usually work towards the beginner beer curve. Anyway.
It's also apple juice colored.
Yeah, most certainly.
So let's drink it
There's
up.
not really any bubbles coming off of this at all.
Ugh, sickening sweet.
Before I even tried it, you're gonna tell me about it.
It's got something else in there I don't like.
Oh.
It tastes like bad apple juice.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4.
It tastes like bad apple juice. Ugh, I don't like it. I'm gonna give it a 3.
It's not that it tastes like bad apple juice to me. It tastes like artificial apple juice, like
It tastes like bad apple juice.
that apple juice that you buy that's not 100% apple juice. It's got like apricot and stuff like that.
Cocktail.
Yes, apple juice cocktail. It tastes like apple juice cocktail.
I don't think you rated it yet.
I'm gonna rate this as a 4. It's kind of substandard if you ask me.
All right, well that's our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on our channel, you can leave a comment down below. I'm Special K.
I'm still reserved.
I'm Radar.